Good evening. My name is Nicolas Gregoris. I'm a junior at the wonderful institution of Binghamton High School. And it's my honor to introduce to you our last distinguished graduate for the night, Dr. Gino Petrell. Dr. Pedrone grew up on Conklin Avenue on the south side of Binghamton and graduated from North High School in 1964, so go Indians, right? When I asked Dr. Pedrone what advantages growing up in Binghamton gave him, he said that Binghamton always felt like a hometown to him. He said that the different churches and synagogues and different communal activities made this place feel like home. And I thought it was interesting that several of the other graduates also touched on the aspect that Binghamton High School has an intrinsic communal quality to it. So, fittingly, he attended college at Practical Bible Training School, which is in Johnson City, and is now Davis College. He graduated from there in 1967, and the same year married his lovely wife, Bobby. Next year, he became the director of Christian education at the Grace Baptist Church. While at Grace Baptist Church, he was able to manifest the largest Sunday school attendance in the Triple Cities. And having been forced to attend Sunday school my entire life, I can attest to the fact that this is no small feat. In 1970, he relocated to Pennsylvania at the Open Door Church in Chambersburg, which was recognized by Christian Life magazine as one of America's fastest growing churches for several consecutive years. In 1995, he was called down south to Florida, where he accepted the position of senior pastor at the New Testament Baptist Church, which has two locations, one in Miami and one in Fort Lauderdale. At this church, he continued his trend of calling large masses of the faithful to congregations, ministering to over 2,000 church members through 10 weekly services. Not only has Dr. Pedrone ministered across the American mainland and in Central American countries such as Mexico, but he's also given sermons internationally across the pond in Europe in countries like Romania, Hungary, Germany, and Israel. He's preached on national radio and television. I was actually prompted to select Dr. Pedrone because I had heard a rerun of one of his sermons on the local Christian radio station and recognized the name. In 2007, he received the Humanitarian Award from the Israeli Film Festival, and by receiving this award, joined prestigious companies such as TV host Larry King. When asked about this, Dr. Pedrone remarked, "I know who Larry King is, but I doubt that he knows who I am." And of course, in July of 2008, he was inaugurated as president of Davis College. When I asked Dr. Pedrone about the numerous accomplishments in his life, he remarked that any honor bestowed upon him is due to the tremendous influences of his life. And I thought that this was very representative of the American spirit, because in America, there's the philosophy that you are who you are because of what you've been through. And I also stumbled across another particularly profound quote that I feel embodies the spirit of the Distinguished Graduates honoree in Touchstone, which was Davis College's newspaper. Dr. Pedrone remarked that about his leadership style, that the way to grow is to put someone in charge who can find other key people and put them in charge. Bosses direct, or bosses command, and leaders develop. And I believe that this quote really speaks to Dr. Pedrone's, Dr. Pedrone not only has tremendous qualities as a leader, but as I sit at his table, I'm discovering that he's also very kind and compassionate and possesses a very well-developed sense of humor. And it's these qualities that I believe make him a true manifestation of the distinguished graduate. And that being said, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Gino Petrell.
Well, I want to thank you for this wonderful award tonight, and thank you, Nicholas. Isn't he a wonderful speaker? Give him a round of applause. I want to thank those who made this possible tonight. I'm very honored, privileged, and very humbled for this. My wife is here. She and I have just finished 49 years of marriage. And my son Adam is here. We're so glad that he is here. My other three children are in Florida, and so since Adam is here and the other three are not, you stay in the will, the other three are thrown out of the will. We have 4 grandchildren, and one is actually on the way. As I thought about just a few remarks to make tonight, I think it's a privilege to be raised in Binghamton. When I think of Binghamton, New York, I think of a town that is really, in a lot of ways, the salt of the earth. Good families, there's a lot of great people from this place. We've heard about many of them tonight. And there are 3 blessings I want to share with you that I thought about as I came here tonight. 3 blessings that are important to me. One is the blessing of friends. I have friends here tonight. Most of you have friends here tonight. I went to Benjamin Franklin school. Then I went to North High School. I feel like I'm in enemy territory here, just to be honest with you. And then I went on to what is today Davis College. At our house, we have a room called the Gathering Room, and I have a picture up on the wall there of the students that I went to with at Ben Franklin School. And I can name every one of them. And many of them have still been lifelong friends. That's true with North High School and certainly true of Davis College. One writer once said, a friend walks in your life when others walk out. And here at this place called Binghamton, New York, we've been able to have many, many lifelong friends. The second thing I thought about was family, the importance of family. My wife and I met in 1964. We got married in 1967. We lived in South Pennsylvania 25 years, Florida 15, and came back. And there's something special about family. Now, I'm an Italian, and Italians have family reunions. We have a lot of family that is up in this part of the country, and a family reunion for the Italians is you all talk, nobody listens, we all eat a lot of pasta. But it is a great time, and family is so important. For the young people that are here at this school, as you grow, it's important to think about the importance of family. And today, families are in different sizes and shapes, but thank God for family. The third thing I think about also is our faith. My father was born just outside of Oneonta, New York. At the age of 2, he went to Italy. He came back just before 13. He was raised by those who were not his parents. He married a woman who was, of course, my mother, and they were married as teenagers. And they instilled faith in me. I appreciate the faith they instilled in me by going to church, taking me to church. And for me, they gave me Jesus Christ as my Savior. They gave me much when they did that. And in the journey that we call life, there are a lot of people that impart things to us. There's a lot of things that we end up doing in life. But when you think of friends, family, and faith, it really doesn't get much better than that. And so here's a thought I want to leave you tonight. It's an old Jewish thought. It says, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace. And to all of you tonight, I say thank you. I am deeply honored to receive this and very humbled. Thank you so much.